Welcome to another edition of Through the Fire and the SBN Small Business Network podcast. I am your host, Ryan Wickline. And today I wanted to talk to you about something that I had to go through this past month, working with one of my coaching clients. And that's the unrealistic expectations we place on ourselves when we're in pursuit of a goal or a dream or personal development. Huge, just making changes in our life or even like leadership positions we may have. We let these unrealistic expectations like block and lead us to fear and doubt, because when reality doesn't match that vision, that fear and doubt starts to creep in, and that can manifest itself by us like quitting, not showing up, things like that. So just want to share with you one thing that I heard from an Olympic sprinter, Alexi Pappas, who said that as she was training for the Rio Olympics, that she had a bad practice, wasn't hitting her split. So she had a lot of fear and doubt creeping in, and her coach had to sit her down and tell her, it's okay. Everything's going to be all right. It's the rule of thirds. She's like, well, I didn't understand what that was. Had him explain it to her. And he was an Olympic coach too, an Olympic runner before. So she definitely wanted to listen to everything he said. But he told her a third of the time, everything's going to be great. So everything's going to be good, great. I mean, you just feel energetic. Everything's going your way. Everything's perfect. Another third of the time, everything's just going to be okay. Not too up, not too down. You're just even keel. Everything's steady. And then the last third of the time, everything's going to suck. It's going to be grumpy. The day's going to be crappy. You're not going to be able to do anything right. It seems like everything's against you. Everything's just coming against you. And that's just normal. So what you can take from this is that everything's part of the process. You're going to have great days. You're going to have good days. And you're going to have horrible days. It's all part of the process. You're not perfect or special in any way that you think your life should just be without any sort of conflict. That part of the process, when it's hard, is weeding out the weak. And that's the way you need to look at it is, I need to get stronger and better. I'm stepping out of my comfort zone. And on those days that are hard, I am forced to show up and give my best. And if not, you're probably not going to accomplish very much or make the changes you want in life. It's just simple facts like that. So one thing I try to tell everybody, especially everybody I work with and I'm in contact with, is control the controllables. You can't control whether you win or lose or how your day is really going to be. I mean, it's just not going to happen. But there are certain things you can control. Effort, huge. Attitude, another big one. Said the nutrition, the things you take in your body. And then just even what you take in from your environment around you, which is the music you listen to, the people you're around, like how you talk to yourself, and like how you allow other people to talk around you. If you're around a bunch of negative people, yeah, you're going to take that in. So stop trying to focus so much on the outcomes and more focus on the things you can control, like your effort and attitude, just showing up. Said, I could tell you countless stories, like working with kids, especially in athletics, of kids who that didn't accomplish their goals over the past season, come up to me and be like, hey, coach, I really, really want to accomplish this. I will do anything it takes to accomplish this. Help me. Well, that first month, everybody can show up that first month. It's just like New Year's resolutions. Everybody's in the gym. Second month, that number starts to die down or just a little bit. That third month, they're nowhere to be found. These kids just disappear, dip out. And I mean, your numbers that you had in the room, like dwindle down probably more than half. Fourth, fifth month, you're down to like one or two kids. And those one or two kids are the ones holding everything together and are the ones that accomplish something come that next season. I have a friend who likes to say the ones that disappear are the ones that love the idea of success, meaning they're not married to the goal. Like I had some guy just tell me recently, be married to the goal and date the plan. Meaning the goal never changes. When you set a goal, and if that's truly what you want, you don't change on that goal. You keep that goal the same, and you will do whatever it takes to make that thing a reality. I mean, and that's the way I look at things. If you set your goal up here and you truly, truly want it, and you're willing to sacrifice whatever it takes, no matter how long it takes, or no matter what you have to do to go get it, then go get it. You can accomplish anything in your life if you like live by that. And then just date the plan, meaning you can keep making adjustments with it. I mean, I do that all the time with the athletes I work with. We make adjustments on everything. So when we make our action plans, we make a different action plan for each season that they're in. So like say, hey, it's fall time, school start, and we're getting ready to start the season. We better pick it up a little bit. Springtime, we diet down a little bit. Like during the winter, especially the winter sports people, we really, really pick it up and have everything dialed in. You know, spring, summer, a lot of that time there's a lot of downtime. And especially if they're in other sports, we just slowly keep changing that action plan of what's expected of them, the work that they're dialed in to put in, you know. But a lot of it is just showing up. A lot of the stuff, why people don't accomplish their goals is they don't keep showing up when things get difficult. And that's the problem. I mean, we have these unrealistic expectations that everything's supposed to be perfect in pursuit of something. Well, I'm here to tell you it's not. That's why it's called stepping out of your comfort zone to achieve something. If you didn't have to become somebody different to achieve that goal, you would already have it. I mean, and that's what it's trying to get everybody to tell you. You would already have accomplished it if you didn't have to make the changes necessary. And that's why it's hard, because people don't realize what you have to sacrifice and willing to get to that next level in anything. I mean, I had to make sacrifices to even do all this stuff that I'm doing here with you. Like, if I told you I walked away from coaching, like the one-on-one part of coaching wrestling, just to be here, able to sit here and talk with you guys and trying to pursue a different dream. And guess what? A lot of that would have been probably a state championship. That's what I gave up to be here to do this with you guys. And in my heart, and I know that I gave that up. That was a sacrifice I had to make to do that. So just realizing that you're going to have to give something up, that you're not special in any way, that you're going to have to suffer, you're going to have good days, you're going to have bad days, and you're going to have okay days. It's all part of the process. Just keep showing up, have a good effort, have a good attitude, and give everything you have in pursuit of it. I mean, if you do those three things, show up, give maximum effort, and have a good attitude, you're already ahead of the curve. So I'm going to share with you one trick that I have learned that has helped a lot of people deal with stuff, especially through the hard times. Like on them days where it's really, really bad, you're going to have to practice this, because like I tell everybody, you have a default button, okay? And like the military will tell you, like Navy SEALs will tell you, you're only as good as your training. And you revert back to your training. And that's why they train so hard at everything, is because they understand that when the bullets start flying, they're going to go back to how they were trained. So everything goes back to like what the mindset training is. We train and we train and we practice. We practice for when the times come that we need it. So we practice a lot of this stuff daily in our lives. So what I'll tell you to do, practice an attitude of gratitude. gratitude is so important, especially on them tough days. I mean, where you feel like giving up and you feel like complaining, thinking that your life's so horrible. It's not. I mean, think of at least 10 things you're grateful for. Journal them, write them down every day. That's why I say do it every day, even on them good days. Write down 10 things, at least 10 things you're grateful for. Start there. Start with 10. And if you can think of more, put more, but at least 10. Now, a lot of those things are going to be the same. So you have health, family, friends. Hey, you got God's love. That's a big one. I mean, you got a house you're living in, probably a job, money. Like you have a lot of things to be grateful for. I mean, and a lot of people, some people don't have a lot of those things. I mean, you should be grateful for everything you have. When you start looking at the things you have, you're not so focused on how bad everything, that woe is me story that a lot of people want to deal, that what people want to talk about. So attitude of gratitude, very important. But I would challenge you, look for 1 to 2 things that are different on your list every day. A lot of the stuff will be the same, but at least there will at least be 1 or 2 things different each day. If you just actually look and see what's being brought into your life, when you start looking at what's around you and what blessings you actually have, and take the focus off all the pain that you might be dealing with, I mean, your eyes open up to a different world, more positivity. I mean, you can go and deal through any stressful situation. I mean, how can you complain about something when you're the one who asked for it? You know, that's why I try to tell a lot of these kids all the time when they're like, this is tough. I'm like, you asked for this. This is what you asked for. You said you wanted it. How can you complain when you said you wanted it? If you truly, truly want it, you will suck it up and go through it. If not, then you don't get the prize. I mean, it's simple as that. If you want it, you will find a way to get it done. So I'm going to leave you with this. Keep showing up and control the controllables. Attitude and effort. Very easy, simple stuff. And last thing, the only way to get what you want is to go through the fire.